But when you take down the fences like Obama's doing right now, so that you join China and join Russia and join the Jew and join the Pope and join the Far East, you just make a stinking, godless, depraved mess is what you make. And you can count on that. Enter the fields of the fatherless. There's a fatherless boy raised by a widow, and the field belongs to him. Don't mess with it. It's his field. For their Redeemer, referring to himself, is mighty. He shall plead their cause with thee. There you'll run into that judge. You'll have a time dealing with him. He'll plead their cause with thee, because you shouldn't mess with widows and orphans. Now, apply thine heart to instruction. Why? Out of the heart of the issues of life. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The heart's deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked. Who can know it? These men draw near me with my mouth, but their heart is far from me. We've been through that many times. Apply thine heart to instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Now, what are the words of knowledge? Well, Christ says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not. Christ said about the words of God, he said, thy word is truth, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Now, when you apply your heart to those things, a heart, not just learning the thing with your head, apply thine heart to instruction, thine ears, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear. Faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So all that stuff, it's all a unit. Apply thine heart to instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. And what are they? They come in three groups, packages, whatever you might call them, bundles. They come in three, and they're given in book of Titus. And those three are talking about, no, let's see, wait a minute, it isn't Titus, it's 2 Timothy. When Paul's giving final instructions to Timothy, he says, exhort, rebuke, and reprove. And he said, the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts have teachers with itching ears, and return away from the truth and be turned into fables. And what you're to give me is exhortation, rebuke, and reproof. That's negative, the whole thing. Exhort, that's to stir them up to do something when they're not doing something. Then he says rebuke, that is tell them you're wrong, and then reprove and tell them why you're wrong and what's going to happen to you if you don't get right. That's negative, that's preaching. And that's what he gave Timothy when he got there toward the end. Preach the word, preach the word. And he said the time will come they won't endure sound doctrine. But you're to exhort, you're to rebuke, you're to reprove. Now that's not just talking about John 3:16. That's saying you rebuke, you're wrong. People don't like to be told they're wrong. Well, that's what you're to tell them, you're wrong. You know what you're talking about. You see, here's a man like Sigmund Freud, a man like, a man like any of the evolutionists.